Hey, what's going on? This is Ricardo with the Code 7 Podcast Network, and we are about to get started with Open Mic Live. But as always, a word from our sponsors.
At InDigital, we know that public safety professionals hold themselves to a high standard. In fact, standard doesn't do it justice. In over 25 years working alongside you, carrying millions of calls over our IP networks, your dedication has inspired us. That's why our ESI Net goes beyond industry standards, not only i3 compliant, but designed to adapt to future development for a network you can count on when it matters most. Learn more at indigital.net.
Rapid Deploy believes that every public safety agency, regardless of size, should have access to the data they need when it matters most. That's why, since 2016, our mission has been to reduce emergency response times and improve public safety. We are the industry's only integrated emergency response platform. Our web-based cloud platform includes analytics, mapping, dispatch, and mobile apps, purpose-built for 911 in the 21st century. Visit www.rapiddeploy.com to learn how we enable effective, efficient, data-driven emergency response.
If Within the Trenches has ever taught you something, open your eyes to what it is like to be a 911 dispatcher, or has inspired you to become one, then help support us and join our Patreon. Get exclusive bonus content, one-of-a-kind swag, discounts on merchandise, ad-free early access to new episodes, and much more. To join, please visit patreon.com/WTT podcast. And if you're an industry partner, we have something for you as well. And now, for the show.
This is Jordan, and you're listening to the Code 7 Podcast Network.
Warning. This episode contains the 3 A's of podcasting: adult content, adult language, and awesomeness. You've been warned.
Dispatch.
There is no one over here to cook our lunch. We are waiting for our lunch, and there's no one here to cook our lunch.
All right, calm down. Where are you at?
The group home. Now, what are you going to do?
We'll get some help over there for you, okay?
Welcome to Open Mic, where we visit the lighter side of dispatch, because laughing is good medicine. Yo, what is going on? It is Thursday. It is time for some Open Mic Live, and it's the 29th of April. Holy shit. It is, where did the month go, man? Holy crap. It's pretty crazy. It's gone by very fast. Welcome. It has been a day. It has been a week. It has been, it's been pretty busy. How's everyone doing? How's the world treating you? Yes, it has. He says, yes, it has. It's been a day. Hell yeah, or a week. This live broadcast, as always, is sponsored by InDigital as well as Rapid Deploy. Big shout out to patrons. Thank you for everything. Posted episode 381 here recently with my homeboy. Where's he at? Brett Wren is right in there. Excellent episode. Make sure to go and check that out. And I've got episode 382 that's going to be coming out soon. I believe 382 and 383 are actually going to be Imagine Listening episodes from back in the Be the Difference conference. So I got to put those together and get them out there for patrons, and then they'll go out the next week and then the following week as well. For patrons, DRT and Open Mic Live, those are going to be coming out. There's going to be bonus audio episodes for patrons only. And yeah, those will be going out there here soon. Thank you for your patience. I appreciate it. There's been a lot of shit going on, but it has been excellent. And then see, we got everybody who's jumping in here as well. What's your number? How are you feeling this week? 1 being shitty, of course. 10 feeling really good. You know, I'm at like a 7, 8. It's like I said, it's been a day. I'm always like a 9 or something. And so we'll get that number up there. But how about all of you? What is your number between 1 and 10? How are you doing? What's your number? Where are you at? And if this is your first time at Open Mic Live, let me know that here in the comments as well. I see a bunch of people jumping in here. Diana, what's going on? Melanie, what up? Karen, what up? Everybody jumping in here. This is good. This is going to be fun. We're going to have some fun. Any funny 911 stories that you have, please throw them in the comments and I will read them. It'll be good. it'll be good. So we'll keep going through here and checking in on everyone. Cody, what's going on, man? And then Pam, hello, how's it going? And Melissa says, not my first time. I'm an original. That's right, original. Let's throw that up there. Bam, I'm an original. That's what I'm talking about. Excellent. So this is going to be good. Please throw in some reactions, share this broadcast, get more people to jump in here as well. Again, any funny 911 stories, throw them in there. I want to start out with actually mentioning the 5K that I did today that actually a lot of people joined in on and will be for the next few days. It's the 9-1 Runder Women 5K put on by 9-1 Wonder Women Inc. And it was excellent. You know, I started out strong with you know, training and everything for this, right? I was posting videos and all, and then virtual events happened, work happened, and just holy hell. I know, no excuses. I should have made time for myself, but I fell off and I wasn't training. So today, being the first day of the race, I just went and did it. I ran it and I ran it hard, and dude, I had to stop a couple times, slow it down so that I could do like a brisk walk for a couple minutes and then start running again. Now, here is the crazy thing. Oh, hold on a minute. I'm just reading the comments here. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. I'm sorry, Teresa, for that there. I'm looking at your numbers. You're like a 10 and then went down and then back up at a 10 again. Sorry for your loss either way. And Cody, I hope you're feeling better. I did see something come around where you weren't doing well. So I hope you're feeling better, dude. Get better. Get well. Let's see. Kevin says it's Kentucky Derby week. Very nice. Drink mint juleps until you get to a 10. All right. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I haven't seen you in a while. Oh, that's good. Let's see. Jody's at a 3. Okay, hopefully we can get everybody's numbers up there. Let's see. Melissa says, I fell off too. I'm going to do the 5K tomorrow night shift style. I'm probably not able to walk on Saturday. Dude, I feel you, because my legs right now are hurting like a mofo. Like my whole body is like stiff. It sucks. So, okay, let me go through this really quick before we get to some of the stories. This is kind of a funny one, but so this morning I go to start out and I got dressed. I got all up in my stuff, you know, getting ready to go. I had my shirt on and everything, which I don't have now because I was sweating my ass off and I didn't want to wear it all day and smell like ham. So so I get dressed this morning and I'm ready to go, and I'm thinking I should probably, you know, probably should stretch, right? Because I don't want to get a cramp while I'm running and stuff or whichever, because I'm an old man, you know. So I go and so I do yoga for about 20 minutes, and I get ready to go. But so here's the thing. I was thinking, like, what if I start running and then I have to use the bathroom? Right? I'm not going to shit myself. What? and I'm going to be running in the addition that I live in. I can't just stop at someone's house and be like, dude, so hear me out. Okay. Like I'm doing this run thing, which is for a really good cause. I got to drop heat though. Can I use your facilities? So I was thinking, you know, maybe while doing yoga, you know, kind of stretching and everything, my body will be like, let's take a pregame dump, right? Pregame. And then you can go and run so that you don't have any issues. Oh my, I cannot believe I just told you all that. Oh man. Okay. But I didn't have to use the restroom after all. So I decide, okay, I'm just going to go ahead and go, you know? I mean, a lot of you have heard my one story. And what I mean, I'm just going to go ahead and go. I mean, I'm just going to go ahead and run. I'm just going to go ahead and do the run. and and I take off. What's up, Brittany? Oh man, this is horrible. Oh geez. You know, I can't wait for the next person that I see at an in-person conference, like and I'm getting ready to speak, right, for a session, and someone walk up to me and just say, "Have you taken your pregame dump?" So anyway, I go ahead and start running. And halfway through, my body's like, "It's time." And I thought, "Oh, man." Let's see. I was reading something else and not paying much attention. Then the term pregame dump was thrown out there, and now you have my full attention. Oh, geez. Oh, that is hilarious. Yeah. So halfway through, my body's like, "Are you ready?" And no, I need to finish this run. So I finished the run. I didn't even, nothing happened either way, but oh man, it was crazy because so I get back, right, and I'm walking around the cul-de-sac and stuff, trying to cool down and stuff, and continue stretching my legs. And Karen, yes, it at the moment it seemed like it, but must have got stage fright or something, because it was fine afterwards, like nothing happened. um so then you know, I'm walking, like I said, I'm walking around, and I had taken this video just saying, "Hey, I just completed this," or whatever, and i'm uh I'm leaning over my car, right. I'm typing something, and one of the neighbors, who has been kind of having some issues a little bit, he started yelling at me. He was yelling at and he's like, "What are you doing over there?" And I was looking around because I didn't know if he was talking to me or not. And the dude's got a shovel in his hand too, by the way. And I mean, he's over on his property, on his driveway and stuff. And he starts yelling again and says, what are you doing over there?" And I turned around again and looked, and I thought, "Oh, I guess he's talking to me." And I said, I'm just standing over here." And and he started yelling at me to get out of here. And I was like, "Okay, man." and and then I went inside. So Bert says, "This is how horror movies start." Right? Yeah. Yeah, I was kind of freaked out about it, a little bit, as I'm standing there typing something and laughing, and then I hear someone yelling at me over and over and over. And yeah, it was it was an interesting morning, to say the least. But I did it. You know, I ended up doing the run. My body's kind of hurting a little bit. It'll probably hurt more tomorrow, but you know, it feels good, that I fell off of the training that I was doing, and I was still able to go out there and finish it. And I feel really good about it. So shout out to Sarah and the 911 Wonder Women and everyone who signed up to do this 5K, this inaugural 5K. And it was a lot of fun. It was good stuff. Next time, I'm gonna have a better time, and run time, that is, and I'm going to stick to the training. I was doing the Couch to 5K, and I was doing really well, and then, well, shit happens, and that's how it went down. But yeah, that was my morning. That was my morning. It was very interesting. But it's been really cool as well to see a lot of the other pictures that people are sharing and stuff. And there's the t-shirts, the bibs, the coins, and everything. So it's been really, really cool. So keep sharing the stuff, keep doing what you're doing and all. And again, it was a good time. One thing to mention as well is that so I just got this new badass hat. I bought it a couple days ago, and I love it. It's my Yoga for First Responders hat, and we actually have a challenge that's going to be coming up here pretty soon. So it's going to partnering up with oh, hold on a minute. Check out your email. Okay, I'll see if I can pull it up here. Hold on. Yoga First Responders, or YFFR, we are going to be partnering up to do a challenge, and it's going to be probably. I think it's. Let me look at it really. Hold on, let me look. I've got some notes here, really quick. And Brenna, if you're watching, I'm sorry, I'm probably messing this up. She's gonna do a post on Monday anyway. You can follow Brenna's post. Brenna with YFFR. She is the development director there. Amazing person. I talked to her for a long time today about this stuff, and found out a lot more about her as well. It was really, really cool. So this is going to run from May 24th through June 21st. And throughout these weeks, there's going to be four videos, I believe. They're going to be posted up. They're only going to be about a minute or so long. And it's just going to be for this challenge for people to be able to do that will end up building up to kind of like a team challenge as well, where you can do donations and such for everything that we're doing here. So it's going to be awesome. Make sure to check them out. I think I have one of my banners here still. Maybe not. Apparently not. Okay. Well, just look up Yoga for First Responders, and you'll be able to find out all kinds of information. Also, follow them on social media, and so that you can find the posts that they're going to be doing there, because there's going to be a separate email list that's going to be going out to everyone who ends up joining for that, and it's going to be a good time. So make sure to check that out. Again, we are doing this challenge. It's going to be the 911-108 challenge, and 4 videos that they're going to be putting out there. Again, only about a minute or so long. And these are also videos or yoga practice that you can do while you're at your chair. So that makes it even that much better. During Dare to Be Great 3, you know how when you're waiting for the next speaker to start, everyone is in the chat, and then on the left side, there's either the conference banner, or like the first one, there was a video, there was a conference video. Well, the video that's going to be involved in this one is going to also have YFFR in there. And so throughout the week of Dare to Be Great 3, you are going to be able to see and also participate just by clicking on the video, some of the videos, some of the stuff that you can practice there with YFFR. So while you're sitting there, if you're sitting there all day and you're watching these sessions, you can do different types of yoga while you're at your seat. So it's going to be awesome to be able to do that. Also, you can look for their app. So there's Cyber Academy. So they have a monthly subscription that you can do. All the stuff that's going to be in the videos throughout Dare to Be Great 3 will end up getting transferred over to that Cyber Academy. And this is stuff that's specifically for dispatch. But there's other stuff that with like breathing and everything else that anybody can do. But some of the stuff is going to be specific for dispatch. And if you sign up for their Cyber Academy and you use the code trenches, all caps, trenches, you'll be able to get it for $4.99 a month. I mean, that's a steal, really, to be able to do the awesome yoga stuff that they offer. So make sure to check all that out, and it is going to be excellent. I'm going to put up the link here really quick, just in case you haven't already. Please sign up for and register. The registration is free for the final Dare to Be Great conference, Dare to Be Great 3. A lot of amazing speakers as well as industry partner leaders who are going to be we're going to be there live doing all of these different sessions for all of you because you are all amazing. And this is how we are all giving back, is with all of this education and stuff. So this is going to be, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be really good. I'm really looking forward to that. So let me see here. Again, any 911 stories that you have, funny 911 stories that you have, please throw them in there. And let me see here. Let's see, Mr. DeMar here. What's going on, brother? He says, Ricardo, fellow 80s fan. So, you know, Motley Crue, Poison, Def Leppard, and Joan Jett, August 20th in San Antonio. Get those tickets. Oh, nice. So during National APCO, so what if you stay like a day or two, you can get tickets for that. I might do that. That'd be pretty awesome to see. Let's see. So while everyone is doing this here, and you know, if you add some stories in here, I am going to put up the first piece of this. We're going to look at the dispatch this picture for this week, and I'm going to put this up here because there are a bunch of comments that came in for it. So I want to know how you would dispatch this, or how you think this would come in either a funny, you know, dispatch or BOL. This has become a weekly thing that we do, and it's been pretty funny. So I'm going to put this up here. Okay. So this is this week's dispatch this. we can go with either one. So I will read your comments here, and I will also read some of the comments that have come in so far for these images. Again, these are 2 images that were submitted for dispatch this, and I'm looking for, you know, either funny dispatch or BOL. The top one, wow. Like how does that happen? I mean, it looks like, no, I was thinking, you know, it looks like it's coming downhill a little bit, you know, where where the gentlemen are standing there, but it's not high enough to be able to get that high up there. So I don't know how that one would work. I want to know your thoughts, because I'm sure you have questions just like I have questions here on how exactly that would happen. Let's see. James says, there's a blue car walking the tight ropes on Fire Road. Units responding, acknowledge. That would, yeah. I mean, how to get that to come in, but of course to put it out there, because however you put it out there, you know that someone's going to ask the description, right? Central, utilize the description of the vehicle. Like it's the one that's hanging from the pole. Like how does that even happen? Yes, Jeremy, I actually have that on my list to show for tonight. I have that one and another one that I'm going to be showing here in just a moment. Because yes, that one is another one that's that we need to talk about. Okay, so also, okay, Melissa says, overturned vehicle suspended in the air. You will understand when you see it. Karen says, vehicle on bottom described as a 2-tone red Grand Prix. Oh, dude, you broke me. Let's see. Subvert says, how many cars do you see hanging from poles? Because we may have a bigger problem. This is true, right? Yeah, this is true. I mean, it could be a drunk transformer stripping, right? Oh man, I'm want to see what your response is to what I had said about the car. uh, oh, homie, my homeboy Ernie Stevens up in here as well. One of our keynote speakers for Dare to Be Great 3. Welcome, my friend. It's going to be amazing to have you there and to speak. It's going to be awesome. Thank you so much once again. And then let's see. Dawn says, I thought it was an Impala, hence Truck Paula. Peggy says, late to the party, but we had a similar incident as the upside down vehicle. Dude drove up the guide wires in the power pole. Dang. Yeah. And no one caught my Transformers thing. Man, that's messed up. I was thinking somebody would have caught it. All right. Let's see. Melissa says the car part of it looks like a Grand Prix. Yeah, it does for sure. So it's like a Grand Prix and like an I don't know, like a Ford truck, like an old school Ford truck. Or even a Chevy. I say this because my dad had a truck that was similar to this here. Karen says, dispatch, what's the plate? License, ABC 123, state. State of confusion. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so let me read some of the stuff that was sent in here. And so Melissa says Grand Prix combined with an old Chevy truck. Yes. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. A Grand Prix. Now, I know I've mentioned this before, but there was a time I remember where a newer officer had just started, and instead of saying Grand Prix, he said Grand Prix. And it was the funniest shit. Mainly because I've always known it as a Grand Prix, you know, maybe jokingly with friends, use the X as an actual X, but to be in dispatch and on radios in the middle of the night and then hear that, it was just awesome. I just started laughing so hard. Not on the radio, but I did say on the radio, responding, saying 10-4, clearing the Grand Prix. and he he didn't catch it either. It wasn't until I'm assuming his FTO ended up saying it's Grand Prix or whatever, because he did end up calling out on the radio again saying Central, check that, it's actually going to be a Grand Prix, not a Grand Prix. And I thought, oh, poor dude. Melissa says, I've got it. Truck pricks. said like you just said it. A truck pricks. Yep. Oh man. Jeremy says, is it a duck? Is it a beaver? Is it a right? Yeah, because it's like a platypus. It's like the platypus of vehicles. Let's see. That's the vehicle you get with 20 different colors with 20 different vehicle descriptions, but the only consistent descriptor is red. That's right. And I think you posted that up here, right? Somewhere. Okay. Let me read through some of the comments that had come in on this. So it says, for the first one, it says registered owner claims he got it one piece at a time and it didn't cost him a dime. I love it. Peggy says that vehicle's an unholy mess. Looks like they stole the cab from Sanford and Son. Yeah. Sanford and Son, man. Red Fox was my favorite. That dude is awesome. Let's see. Units be advised. Caller states the driver was attempting to imitate Tarzan, but went George of the Jungle and took out a pole. Or Spider Car does whatever a Spider Car does. Yeah, dude. You were killing it on this one. You had a bunch of them here. Let's see. Another one here says, units, you're looking for a Crimson Transformer Trans Am in mid-transformation in a classic style truck. Yes. Oh man, that one was good too. I'm gonna copy and paste that one into the comments because that is funny right there. Hold on a minute. There we go. I just put that one in the comments. And then let's see. Another one in here just said, units fleeing vehicle is a red thing. You'll know it when you see it. I can't imagine driving and seeing this vehicle, or not just that. Let's say the vehicle is all over the road, right? That's how most of these BOLs go out, or come in rather. When they come in, and you're like, what? So what's the vehicle doing? What are they doing? And they say they're all over the road. It's all over the road, right? That's usually what it is that people say. It's all over the road. So you're taking this call and you're asking for a vehicle description, and to be the one taking it, but also the one calling it in, like I I can see myself on the phone and just being like, yeah, so I'm just calling because there's this car that's all over the road. We're going northbound on 131. We're about to pass the 55-mile marker, and the vehicle description. Okay, it's so here's the thing. It's red. The whole thing is red. I mean, it's some different shades of red, but the back windows are tinted. It kind of looks like a Grand Prix, like a Pontiac, a four-door sedan, but and you're gonna think this is crazy, and but I swear to you, this is what it looks like. Okay, so that part of it that I was saying is a Grand, a Prix, like a Pontiac. It's also a truck. And at that moment, what are you doing as you're typing all of this? You would have like a Jim moment from The Office. You would just you would just have that look into the camera like, what? I'm sorry. Can you repeat that? Yeah, I told you you weren't gonna. It's unbelievable. It's so part of it is a truck, like the sides and the front is the car, but the middle in the front, it's a truck. It's like an old truck. Imagine being the person taking the call. Oh man, it's so funny. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Oh, Peggy says, I would not want to attempt to give readback on the vehicle registration. Right. Well, I mean, dude, it's got to be, I don't know. Like, would you be, how would you register the vehicle? Like, okay, hold on. I'm pretty sure there was some that came in on Instagram as well. So let me look over here really quick. And so this one says, oh, hold on. There's a comment here. It says, I would not be shocked if that thing was made in our county. The front is very Joe Dirt. The back is very. This is why I love doing this with all of you. We take an hour out of our time to just laugh and share stories. And doing this dispatch, this part, makes it even more fun because I get to see how you all think as well. And we basically think the same way on how we would put some of the stuff out or how we think the call would come in. And it's just funny how similar a lot of us are. Karen says, oh, wait, is that the car version of a mullet? Yeah, man, pretty much. That is, whoo, that is good. Okay, so there's a comment here, and it says that car is sweet. Looks like Mater and a Grand Prix had a baby. Probably not the type of car that is. I'm real bad at that kind of stuff. But no, you're right. It's like Mater. Like Toe Mater. Oh my gosh, man. That is amazing. That is amazing right there. It's funny. We got more on the car that looks like a nightmare than the car that's hanging from a pole. Oh, geez. Don says, true story. My trainer had a red Grand Prix and her name was Karen. Oh, is that her car? Is that her car? Let's see. Tim says, Grandpa wanted his truck, but the grandkids wanted him in something new and safer. So the grandfather was probably like, all right, I'm not going to get rid of my truck, but if you want me to be in something new and safer, I know exactly what to do. And then bam, there it is. Can you imagine grandfather showing up in this this truck Grand Prix, and he's just like just driving just like that. Oh, hell yeah, man. Nathan says a suspicious vehicle is a sedan that identifies as a truck. Oh, it's that's funny. That definitely works for the time, right? You win the internet. Oh, that is funny. Let's see. Anne here says it would be even cooler if it was a self-driving car. Oh man. Let's see. James says, yeah, the kid Sid from Toy Story grew up and made himself a car truck. Yes. Oh, yeah, that's right. He ended up taking it apart and putting it back together and was just like, bam, there's my car. Whew. Oh, that was hilarious. All right. Thank you all so very much for participating in Dispatch This. This has been a lot of fun to be able to put this up here. But I want to share a couple more things. Oh, Subvert says, "Oh, reverse El Camino." You're right. Oh man. Okay, let me remove this part here. Oh, that is amazing. Okay, let me go back really quick and let me look for this video. Okay, so there's two videos that I want to play, and let me see if I can. I'm just going to look it up here really quick. So there, again, like I said, there's two here, but I'm going to go back to the one that I posted a few days ago, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you saw this one. And let's see. I'm going to see if I can share this here. I want to make sure there's nothing on the right side over here that'll, that'll come up or anything. All right. I know, dead air here. I just want to make sure that I can pop this up. All right. Okay, cool. Here we go. Oops. Let me switch the audio here so that you can hear the audio as well. There should be audio on this. Oh, actually, there's no audio, but it's fine. I'm going to go ahead and share it anyway so that you can see this. I know a lot of people saw this already. All right, here we go. So this is a video where, I mean, this is a parking garage, and someone is in a U-Haul. If this is you, I apologize. No offense. I'm just wondering what was going on here. And how do you think, because we could do a dispatch this on this as well. If this call were to come in, let's say somebody is standing there and watching this go down. So here, let me play this. Take a swig from my CBD here. Okay. So they pulled up. You see they hit the pole there, and my Lord, look at that. And they just keep going and keep going and going. Like, oh man. Subvert says, me watching. Don't call work. Don't call work. Okay, now look at the top. Look at all the water, oh my God. I mean, it's not just regular water, right? I mean, they hit and they're still going. Let's see. I think they go for a little bit here. So they already knocked all of this off, right? They already knocked a lot of this out. And the water's coming down. What came down first looked like a bunch of shit water. And now, you know, it's like regular, and they're going, you know, so they're panicking already. Like as soon as the water started going down, they're panicking. Look, there's another car that just went in there. That is going to be the one that that would be calling, trying to say what's going on. Subvert says, well, that parking garage is going on fire watch. Yeah. See, and the dude gets out again. He's like, nah, man, you got a little bit of room. Go forward and then whip it around, yo. Whip it around and then bring it back. Bring it back in. But see, and they keep moving so far that it's starting to like tip a little bit. There you go. No. Oh my God. I didn't see the end of this. Dude. What? Oh, cancel that. Hold on here. So where's the alarm located? Right? Yeah. 82. Oh, it's my girl Erica. What's going on? What is going on? She says, me wondering why they don't turn on their windshield wipers. Yeah, right. Yeah, this is it. So let me go back here really quick. So, I mean, usually, right? Usually when you're pulling in somewhere, and I don't know if it was in the front, you know, there's the clearance, right? There's that clearance part. And even like myself, even when I'm driving like a truck, just like a regular truck, man, sometimes I'm like, can I make it through there? And then of course I can, but I always look, you know, like I double check. And so I don't know what was going on here. And let's see, Subvert says, that's the cleanest U-Haul roof in the country now. Let's see. Jeremy says, contest question for this video. How did the guy passing by in the car report it to 911? Right. Yes. Okay. I'm going to put this up here. I would like to know this as well in the comments. How do you think that Jeep Grand Cherokee, I believe it was passing through, how do you think they called that in? Or do you think they called that in? Do you think instead they parked and did this instead? Because I bet you that is what happened. I bet you the person who pulled in started laughing or was just like, oh my God, you see what's going on over there? And then didn't do anything about it. Instead, they were taking video of it. So let me see. But yes, just hypothetically speaking, the person calling in, like, how do you think that would have come in? What do you think they would have said to you if you're the one taking the call? How do you think that would have come in? Because I mean, this is Sean. There's definitely cell phone video somewhere. Yes. See. You'll see the vehicle on the other side, and you know those dudes are in there. Like, man, what are you doing, dude? Like, just back out, just back up. Okay, I'm gonna whip it around. Oh, fuck. He's like, dude, no, back up. No, there's another car coming. Oh man, yeah. So let's see. Sean says there would have been a lot of ums and uhs. Yes, yeah, probably there would have been a lot of there would have been a lot of that. Just like yeah, so I don't even know how to say this, but I'm currently watching. I'm in a parking garage. There's a guy who's in a U-Haul that just smashed the pipes. There's water everywhere. I don't know if this is something you guys can handle or if you want to send somebody out. Like, I don't know. They're like kind of damaging the place. How crazy would that be? You're taking all this down, and in your head, you're imagining this, right? You're imagining a U-Haul just like smashing and going all over the place, and which is basically how it looks in the video, right? So your imagination would be spot on. I would say it'd be spot on. Private property accident, yeah, but even with that, I mean, right? Private property, you don't really need a report. unless the like somebody is down there, right? Who works for the property and is like, I'm gonna wait for them to finish, and then then I'll call. Then I'll call for a report. I got to see how bad this gets. I think if I were, excuse me, the one sitting there, like working there, like giving out tickets or taking payment for different things, would just kind of sit there and just be like, hold on, let me go back up into the comments here. I think there were a couple things that I missed. Let's see. Well, 911 will never believe me, so let me record this for them. Then I will call. Okay, yeah, that's possible. I bet that's why we get so many calls from people who say it happened like 10 minutes ago. You're right. That's that is funny. That is funny. Oh wait, Don says roll back to the shit water, please. I want to see if he was outside the truck. Okay, hold on a minute here. Let me click on this. Oops. All right, hold on one moment. I need to make the screen bigger here so that you can see it, and then I'm going to share it. And one of the guys does get out. He does get out of the vehicle here. So here we go. See, I mean, they're pulling in, and there is. They must have just missed it. If you look up at the top, you can't see my cursor. If you look up at the top, right when they're about to go in, there's like this long, like a black bar or flag that's like right there, and I'm pretty sure that's where it's talking about the clearance. If you look at the U-Haul, it's obviously way higher than that. Okay, here we go. And oh, yep, they biffed it. Completely biffed it. And then crunch. This is so crazy. Okay. Yep, and then they try to back out. Like, dude, there's no way. And the driver looks like, I mean, and he does it again and hard. Oh, geez. So the dude's like, all right, hold on. Oh, like, hold on a minute. Let me get out. Let me see how much room you got. And then here comes the water. Look at that. He's like, no, man, there's all this water coming out. Yeah, I don't think it was sewer either. It just looks like shit water. Oh man, yeah, and then they just continue going. I like his Raiders cap though. I mean, it looks like a Raiders cap. That is gnarly, man. He's like, nah, dude, turn the wheel the other way. Yeah, that's right. Let's see. Meanwhile, looking at the call queue, wondering why it's not blowing up, and we got only one call. Yeah, see, there's the car that's pulling in there. Who's like, what the hell? Like, you see that? You see that? And Jeremy, right? Yeah, exactly. You know, his buddy is probably telling him, just keep going, man. If you do it fast enough, like watch. Hold on. Well, hold on. Let me look back out to see if you got room. Because they keep going. Oh, that is oops. That is so hilarious. Let me okay, let me switch off of this one here. Because I wanna show the other one and get that over here for you guys as well. Because I want to know your thoughts on this too. Hey, my mom is on. Oops. Wrong one. There we go. Mom, welcome. Welcome. the look on her face. Oh, this is amazing. This is so much fun. I love doing this with all of you. Thank you again for being here and for supporting and just all of it. Thank you so much. This has been a lot of fun. Oh, there's music to this one. Oh my Lord, this is gonna make this one even better. Okay, hold on. I know you can hear that. Let me start it again. Okay. So I'm going to share this. Now, I want to know how you think, and oh man, if you are in the area where this got put in Kentucky, and you know, or you took any of the calls on this, please weigh in, because I'm curious about this. Because so if you look, there are, it looks like, I don't know, like cement barriers, maybe something like that. And that's, of course, for one direction of traffic to go through and the other one for the opposite direction, like that. And around and around. So anyway, I'll go ahead and start this. Okay. So, as we're looking at this, do you think a lot of phone calls came in? Like, do you think a lot of phone calls came in from callers, from these drivers saying, someone needs to get out here to direct traffic, or, there's a bunch of cars going in the opposite directions, or I don't know. Like, how do you think this went down? I mean, there's, again, these barriers there, but they're to separate the different directions of traffic, right? Or at least that's the way it looks like to me. That's how it's going. You're on the right, you stay on the right, and you go around unless and you just follow it, and those, it's just maybe it was a one-way street. Whatever it was, it looks like there were some you know, a couple of issues. But how do you think this would have come in if these are callers, these people calling in? Oh, Sean says nope, no calls, just a lot of cussing and self-reflection. That's very possible. Yeah, that's very possible on how that may have gone. I'm going to switch this up here really quick to have that on the side smaller and then myself over here. I will admit that I think it was 2014. It was my first encounter with a roundabout. Yeah, I had never driven through a roundabout or anything before, and I drove, oh man, like 8 hours, about that, straight north to the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. And it took forever to get there. By the time I got there, it was about 10:30 at night. And so of course it's dark, and I was not was not expecting to go into a roundabout. I was in Marquette. So I went into Marquette. I was supposed to do some work for InDigital there and train some 911 dispatchers and call takers and such on Text 911 and the backup phone system that they were on. So I'm going through Marquette, and I get to this spot, and I was looking at my my Google Maps as I'm following directions, and it says, as you come close to the roundabout, make the third left or something like, or take the third exit, and something to that effect. And I looked at it, and I was looking forward, and I was like, what? The roundabout? And I went in, and there were no cars there or anything, on the opposite side. So I went in, but then one like hauled up. And as I was going around, I remember I slowed down, and the cars like flashing their lights, like, keep going. And I was like, oh, I'm half awake. First time going through a roundabout. It was so funny, man. and I go around, and I made it through just fine. And the next day I was telling my coworker that story, and he goes, are you serious? He goes, that's the first time ever that you have gone through a roundabout? And I was like, yeah, dude. I said, the only one that I've ever really that I remember seeing growing up was watching European Vacation with with Chevy Chase, and him going around and around and around, and he's like, I can't get left, I can't do it, and he's just like going crazy, right? And he keeps saying, hey kids, look, Big Ben, Parliament. Oh man, it was so funny. And let's see, Don says, we didn't call them roundabouts where I'm from, we call them traffic circles. No, you're right. Yeah. And in every state that I've been, people say it different. Like, you can talk to anybody who's been in the state for probably their entire lives, and one will say traffic circle and the other will say a roundabout. It's the same shit to me, but that first time, it was funny because I had never encountered one before. So I'm sure that that person who flashed their lights at me was like, look at this dick, what is he doing? Oh man. I'm all about some traffic circles now, but in even after that first time, but it was hilarious. But this right here is a little different, right? Let's see. Courtney says, years ago, I was very cautiously entered a very new roundabout in our town. I came face to face with the line turning left in the video. A little terrifying, to be honest. For real, right? Yeah, that would be. Let me play this here really quick. Yeah, that would freak me out if I was going one way and another car was coming right at me. Well, what's interesting if you look close, there are people standing there. If you look at the little white car that's there on the upper right, oh man, hold on a minute. I need to make this a little bit bigger. Okay, right here. So it's a little bigger now. If you look at the little white car in the upper right hand corner there, it looks like there's actually 3 people who are standing there, who are kind of watching how this is going. And and you know what? In the upper left hand corner, you see kind of the yellow greenish color. There are 3 people there as well. So they're all out there and watching how this is going down, and obviously it's not going well. Oh man. Let's see. James says, check the comments for the dispatch. For the dispatch I just shared a picture of a traffic circle in my area. Oh, where is it? Is it in the comments for this? Because like right through here, because I'm on StreamYard, so I can't pull any of it up on this end. Let's see, Sean says, obviously the person with the drone was waiting for a wreck to happen. Yeah, dude, for real. So yeah, I wanted to show this just to think, or just to see what all of you thought about it, because or how you think one of the calls would come in. But yeah, there might not have been any calls or anything. It's just everyone just going through and is just trying to figure it out. I don't know. I think what throws it off are those cement barriers there. Let's see. All right, I'm going to bring this down here. Oh man. Okay, hold on. Let me switch out of this here really quick so it doesn't pop back up. All right. Let's see. So Vert says, I don't think you can unless it's a link. Yeah, dude, I don't think you can either through this. I can't see it anyway on here. We'll have to either save that one, or if you're quick enough, if you can throw it onto Discord, I might be able to try to take it off of there. Let me know. Oh, so speaking of Discord as well, I'm going to go ahead and throw this this link on there, because as we're getting closer to also next week, May 3rd through the 5th, is going to be the 2021 North Carolina conference, and you can register now and during the time that it's going on. You can register up and attend that conference. That one's going to be an excellent one. There's a bunch of awesome speakers that are going to be there, and it's free. So make sure to check that one out. All of the virtual events that I'm doing, I have a virtual event channel on there. So if you're going to be attending any of the conferences that are powered by Within the Trenches Media, there's a channel on there. You can join our Discord server. It is called The Trenches on Discord. And once you go in, what you can do is go to the rules channel. There's some rules on there. At the very bottom is a green check mark. All you have to do is click on the green check mark, and then on the left side, you'll see all of these other channels pop up. Look for the virtual events, because in there is where all of the other info is going to be put in for the North Carolina conference and for the Virginia conference, and any other virtual events that I'm doing. That is there so that while you're in the comments with everyone and you want to connect further with them, you can go there to the Trenches on Discord and you can connect with them there, whether it be in that channel, or you can do direct messages and talk to them that way, whether it be through text, or audio, or you can even do video with people. So there's a bunch of different things that you can do with that, again, to be able to connect further. And maybe even some of the speakers will jump in there and share some of their stuff as well. So make sure to check out the Trenches on Discord. Again, the link is in there. You can just click on it and then become a member. And in the virtual events channels, That's where we'll be talking about the North Carolina conference as well as Virginia. There's a separate channel for Dare to Be Great. Make sure to check that out because the speakers are going to be in there talking with attendees, also sharing some of their PowerPoints if people are ask for them, and then just more ways to connect with not only the speakers but also some of the industry partner leaders who might be in there. That's optional. I don't know if they're going to do that, but mostly for the speakers to be able to connect with all of you who are attending, and as well as all of the attendees to come together and connect further. So make sure to check all of that out, and it is going to be excellent. The Dawn, the Kansas APCO one, that one was posted all over the place. That one was free for those who were out of Kansas, and the ones who were out of state, they were billing those. So Kansas APCO, that was how they had theirs. It was posted and everything else. If you didn't attend any of those, you can talk with them. That was how they were doing it. Again, an excellent conference, small price to pay for all of the amazing content that they had there and they offered. But that's how that one was. For North Carolina, however, and Virginia, as well as Dare to Be Great 3, those 3 are completely free. So just so that you have further on that. And James said for me to check my Discord, so I'm going to go here really quick. And let me see. Dawn, latest status on reclassification. I haven't gotten any information yet on any of that is going on. Actually, James might have more information on that than I do. So maybe he can speak on that a little bit, as I know he and others are working on that as well. So let me look at this here, and let me see. I'm going to see if I can pull this up. Oh man, I got to sneeze. I'm trying not to. I'll sneeze afterwards. Okay, let me see here. It's going to be kind of hard to see. I don't think we can actually see it that well. So this is a traffic circle. Let me see if I can zoom in on this. What are those? Is this traffic circle that massive? Like, look at all of this. Dude, this is pretty crazy. I just realized there's a road that wait a minute, hold on a minute here. Is what we're looking at like the road what it was going through the middle before, and now all the other lanes are like that? Or is this all the way it is right now, where there's a road through the middle, but you can also go in a circle? yeah, exactly. Let's see, Delilah Road 4-lane goes through the main circle. Are you kidding me? I'm sorry that I couldn't help but laugh. What? Okay, so how many calls do you get? Like, do you get a bunch of calls on this? No, you don't. No, the road is in the middle. The road in the middle is an active runway. Oh, okay. Well, okay. The way it read right there at first was that there's a road that goes right through the middle. I was going to say, dude, that is some bullshit right there. It's like someone dropped acid and was like, we're going to make a Ninja Star. But guess what? Something is going to go through the middle as well. Oh, man. Either way, dude, that's pretty crazy. That is gnarly right there. Let's see. I can't even imagine trying to figure out which spur someone from out of town might be on with it being outside of the airport. Let's see. There is a 4-lane road that goes through the middle. again, like I said, that is crazy that it goes right through the middle. Just like you said, just like how I read it here. What? How many accidents have been there? Like what have there been accidents? It just that's pretty crazy, man. Thank you for sharing it, but that is pretty crazy. Yeah. Don says, "What town is that?" I kind of want to go there just to see it. I just want to go and like witness this casserole of confusion. We could do a whole story. Yeah, we probably could, man. Oh shit. All right. Well, on that note, we're going to go ahead and wrap up this this episode of Open Mic Live. Thank you all so very much. For those of you who hung in there with us, what number are you at? We started out with a bunch of different numbers. I am above a 10, and thank you all so very much for joining me. This has been a lot of fun. We went through all these pictures, different calls, different situations, scenarios. All of it was awesome. I love all of you. This has been so good. I love laughing. Obviously. But it has been really good to be here with all of you. Again, we take an hour out of our time every Thursday night to share funny 911 stories, dispatch this, some of these videos and everything that are like, huh? And then just kind of, try to think about what it would be like if these calls were coming in and how you think it would go down. How do you think the caller would respond? How do you think you would respond to it? So it is awesome. So also really quick here, James is in the comments. Make sure to check out what James is working on with the 911 Training Institute. They have what would you call it? Like a seminar, kind of a summit training, some awesome stuff that's going on. It's going to be, what is it, June 3rd through the 5th, I believe. This is also going to be during the time of the Haleyville 911 Festival. And they have some training and stuff that they're going to be doing out there. So make sure to go out, check out the 911 Training Institute, because I believe they posted up a couple different flyers. And then James's group that he's got there. Make sure to check out what they're doing. Awesome stuff. And as we go into the end of this week, have an excellent weekend. And next week, again, North Carolina Conference. Make sure to get registered for it. It is going to be excellent. And it's also powered by Within the Trenches Media, which I am very honored to be able to do. Again, this broadcast has been sponsored by InDigital as well as Rapid Deploy. And if you have any comments, questions, or you want to be a guest on the flagship show, you can email us, and that is going to be wttpodcast@gmail.com. Once again, that is wttpodcast@gmail.com. You can follow us on Twitter. That is @91podcast. You can like us on Facebook. That is facebook.com/Within the Trenches Podcast. And if you're looking for any bonus content, you can check us out. And that's going to be patreon.com/WTT Podcast. This can be seen here on Facebook as well as YouTube and Twitter. And then for the flagship show, you can listen 24/7 on Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, your favorite podcasting app, and withinthetrenches.net. Have a good night, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.